ठीक है. Okay. Okay, good afternoon to all of you. Good afternoon to all of you. We are going to do remainder concept of the number systems is the name of the chapter, and the topic we are going to do is remainder concept. So the question is, find the remainder when 22 into 23 into 24 into 25 into 26 into 27 is divided by 7. Okay, we are going to try and solve this question. So find the remainder when 22 into 23 into 24 into 25 into 26 into 27 is divided by 7. So how to do this question? So you have to write 22 is 7 into 3 plus 1, 23 is 7 into 3 plus 2, then 7 into 3 plus 3, then 7 into 3 plus 4, then 7 into 3 plus 5, and 7 into 3 plus 6. Okay, so 22 is 7 into 3 plus 1, 23 is 7 into 3 plus 2, 24 is 7 into 3 plus 3, 25 is 7 into 3 plus 4, 26 is 7 into 3 plus 5, and 27 is 7 into 3 plus 6. So if you divide this number by 7, the remainder will be 1. If you divide this number by 7, the remainder will be 2. This number remainder will be 3. This number remainder will be 4. This number remainder will be 5. And this number remainder will be 6. So the remainder will be 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 into 6 by 7, right? So the remainder will be 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 into 6 by 7. So 720 by 7, the remainder is 6. So this technique that we have used, this technique is called remainder concept. That means you are having to find the remainder when this product is divided by 7, and you find the remainder for each of them. Like for 22 the remainder is 1, for 23 it is 2, for 24 it is 3, like that. And then you multiply all those remainders, and whatever you get, that divided by 7 is the final remainder. And you may also think in another way, that you are dropping these factors. You are dropping 7 into 3, like you are dropping all the multiples of 7. You can think like that also. You are just dropping the multiples of 7. You can think like that. So this is the way to do remainder concept. Now, in remainder concept, what are the kind of questions that you can expect? So broadly speaking, there are 3 types of questions. So have a look at this one. So have a look at this one. These three questions. The first question is find the remainder when 5 to the power 127 is divided by 127. The second question is find the remainder when 37 to the power 5 is divided by 5. Third question is find the remainder when 32 to the power 32 to the power 32 is divided by 7. Okay, these are the three questions. So this first question, how to do it? So you will have to try and think of some power of 5 which is very close to 127. So that will be 5 to the power of 3. Okay, so 5 to the power 127 is 5 cubed to the power 42 into 5. Right, 5 to the power 127 is 5 cubed to the power 42 into 5. So 5 cube, you write it as 127 minus 2. So it will be 127 minus 2 to the power 42 into 5. So you drop 127 and you make it 2 to the power 7 whole to the power 6, and 2 to the power 7 is 128, which is 127 plus 1. 2 to the power 7 is 128, which is 127 plus 1 whole to the power 6 into 5. So you just drop 127 and the final answer will be 1. So this is the first type of question. Once again, 5 to the power 127 by 127 is the question. You write a power of 5 which will bring you close to 127. So that is 5 to the power of 3 to the power 42 into 5 by 127. 5 to the power 3 is 127 minus 2 to the power 42 into 5 by 127. So if you cancel 127 or drop 127, you are having 2 to the power 42, which is 2 to the power 7 or to the power 6. And 2 to the power 7 is 128, which is 127 plus 1, drop 127. So the final answer is actually 5. There is a 5 outside. The final answer will be 5. So the final remainder of this question will be 5. So this is the first kind of question. So the base, the base 5 is smaller than the divisor. Like 5 is the, 5 is the base, 127 is the index, divisor is 127. 5 is smaller than 127. This is category 1. Now let us look at category number 2. (37 to the power 5 by 5). Now when you have a sum like this, the base is 37, it is bigger than the divisor, 37 is bigger than 5. So then what you have to do, you have to try and write the base as a multiple of the divisor. So 37 you have to write 5 into 7 plus 2, and then you are dividing it by 5. So if you drop 5, that means you are doing 2 to the power 5 by 5, and you know very well that 2 to the power 5 by 5, the remainder is 2. This is a very easy division, there is no need to apply any concept, this is easy. So the first category is that the base is smaller than the divisor. You have to write the base, you have to write some power of the base which is close to the divisor. Second category is that the base, that is 37, is bigger than the divisor. Then you have to write this number as a multiple of the divisor. So 37 is 5 into 7 plus 2. Now the third category is 32 to the power 32 to the power 32. That means index and again index. So 32 to the power 32 and again to the power 32. So how do we do this kind of sum? So first of all, you must think of some power of 32. 32 is bigger than 7, so you must think of a way to write 32 which is close to a multiple of 7, just like we did number 2. So 32 is 28 plus 4. Okay, so then what you do is you drop this 28. So 4 to the power 32 to the power 32. Now 4 to the power 32 to the power 32. You will have to try and you will have to try and write, because now the base 4 has become smaller than 7, like number 1. So you have to try and write as some power of 4 which is very close to a multiple of 7. You know 4 to the power 3 is very close to a multiple of 7. So you have to start a parallel calculation, that is 32 to the power 32 divided by 3. So I hope you are getting the concept. See, 28 plus 4 you drop 28, then 4 to the power 32 to the power 32. So you have to write 4 as 4 to the power 3, because 4 to the power 3 is very close to a multiple of 7. So you have to start a new calculation, 32 to the power 32 by 3. So this will be 30 plus 2 to the power 32 by 3. So if you drop 30, it will become 2 to the power 32 by 3. And 2 to the power 32, you can write it as 2 to the power 3 whole to the power 10 into 2 square. So 9 minus 1 whole to the power 10 into 2 square by 3. So 9 minus 1 you drop 9. So minus 1 to the power 10 into 2 square, that is 4, and 4 by 3 remainder is 1. So 32 to the power 32 by 3, the remainder is 1. So that means this will be 4 to the power multiple of 3 plus 1. This 32 to the power 32, it will be multiple of 3 plus 1. So you write it like this, 4 cube to the power k into 4 by 7. And 4 cube you write it as 63 plus 1. So 4 cube to the power k, 4 cube is 64, 63 plus 1. Now you drop 63, so whatever is left, 4, will be the final remainder. This is smaller than the divisor. Try to rewrite the numerator as a power of the base, like 5 to the power 3, which is close to 127. 37 to the power 5 by 5, 37 is bigger than the base. So try to rewrite the numerator as multiple of the base, 5 into 7 plus 2. 32 to the power 32 to the power 32. So you understand that the power to the power. So first you approach like this, 32 is 28 plus 4, you drop 28, 4 to the power 32 to the power 32, and this you again approach like number 1, that means you try to write it as some power of 4 which is very close to a multiple of 7. Then you realize that 32 to the power 32 is 30 plus 2 to the power 32. So if I divide it by 3, then the remainder is coming 1. So this 4 to the power multiple of 3 plus 1. So 4 cube to the power k into 4. 63 plus 1 to the power k into 4. So 4 is the remainder. So this is the topic for today, and now I am giving you some homework. Okay, the first homework question is 2 to the power 100 by 3. You have to find the remainder, 2 to the power 100 by 3. The second homework question is 3 to the power 1989 by 7. Okay, second one is 3 to the power 1989 by 7. The third one, (1989 into 1990 into 1992 whole cube by 7). Question number 3, 1989 into 1990 into 1992 whole cube by 7. Question number 3. Question number 4. (32 to the power 32 to the power 32 by 9). Okay. Question number 4, 32 to the power 32 to the power 32 by 9. And question number 5. Question number 5, 2222 to the power 555. Okay, 2222 to the power 5555 plus 5555 to the power 2222 by 7. This is question number 5. So these are the 5 homework questions. You will have to submit the homework within 9 p.m. tomorrow on WhatsApp. If your homework is correct, I'll acknowledge it. If there is a mistake, or if you want to check whether your homework is okay or not, you want to join a meeting and check whether your homework is okay, you want to take feedback from me, then you can join the meeting at 9 p.m. tomorrow, where I will tell you whether your homework is correct. Okay, but to join the meeting, you have to submit the homework. Okay, so these are the 5 homework questions. So that concludes our session. I will wind up the session. Okay, I'll end it. Bye all of you.